Okay, so Jill, you're here for the Wild Things Live Tour. Tell me what that is.
Oh, well, it's a road show that we're here doing this week. We've got 6 stops in 7 days. We're going to kick off tomorrow over at the Westfield Shopping Center with all of our animal ambassadors. We've got almost 20 animals with us, including animals like Dougie here, who is a squirrel monkey, and Charlie over there, who's headed towards your trash can.
Where is he?
He's looking for something to play with. He's walking around on the floor there. Charlie is a Humboldt penguin. And this is our opportunity to really meet with families, meet with kids, and introduce them to some of these animals that they may never get the chance to see otherwise. I mean, how many people have gotten to hold a squirrel monkey or see a kookaburra and hear what it sounds like when it laughs, or even pet a baby crocodile?
So you can do that. People can go up and they can touch and feel and play.
Exactly. Busch Gardens and SeaWorld are all about education and making that connection with the animal world. So this is really a good chance for kids and their parents to go one-on-one with these animals and see what they feel like and see what they sound like, and really get that opportunity to appreciate what's out there in the natural world.
So where have the animals come from? Have they come over with you? Have you kind of picked them up over here? Are they known to be stars?
Well, actually, we have lots of animals at Busch Gardens and SeaWorld that we do travel with, but in this case we have a partner over here in the UK called Amazing Animals that have been kind enough to work with us and loan us for the tour and be with us on the tour some of the animals that represent Busch Gardens and SeaWorld. For example, Dougie here, we have squirrel monkeys just like him at Busch Gardens over near our Congo River Rapids, and Charlie over there, the penguin, is very much like his cousins at Wild Arctic and SeaWorld.
So I'm just laughing because I think Charlie has done a poo in the corner of the Fun Kids studio. He's pretty well behaved though, isn't he? They both are. I mean, do they do this kind of thing a lot?
Exactly. These are animal ambassadors at Busch Gardens and SeaWorld, and these animals here, this is what they do for a living. They're very used to traveling and being in radio studios and TV studios and the mall appearances tomorrow and for the rest of the week. They're used to interacting with people and meeting the public, and they're used to this kind of attention.
And how did you get into doing this? Did you think when you were a kid, I know what I want to be when I grow up, I want to work with animals, or did it kind of happen a completely different way?
Actually, I wanted to be a zookeeper when I was a kid,
Really?
And then I studied journalism in school, so now being able to do media with animals, this is perfect. It's the best of both worlds.
Job. Yeah, yeah. And so when kids come down tomorrow to Westfield, what can they expect?
Well, we're going to be there from 11 to 4 tomorrow, and we're actually going to be over in the kids' precinct, so it's the perfect area for the show. We're going to be doing the presentation every hour on the hour, so we'll have presenters like Emma here, and some of her friends are going to be up on the stage talking about a couple of different animals. The shows are going to rotate, so they're not always the same. There's some different animals and some different presenters. And then in between the shows, we've got several other animals that are going to be available for those pictures and to meet and to pet. And to ask the zookeeper some questions about them. And then the really special part of the tour, I think, is that we're giving one lucky family the chance to actually come visit us in Florida and see Busch Gardens and SeaWorld for themselves. So we're going to be taking people's names and their email addresses and entering them for that contest too.
Fantastic. Tell me a little bit more about that place, if you can get, because obviously you've got a couple of animals here, but there must be hundreds there.
Oh, we actually at Busch Gardens and SeaWorld, we are in charge of one of the largest animal collections in the world. Just at Busch Gardens alone, we've got more than 2,500 different animals, and a lot of those species are endangered or threatened or otherwise the type of animals that you may not actually ever get to see anyplace else.
And who's your favourite animal? If you had to pick one, what would it be?
My favorite are the tigers, but they're really hard to travel with.
You haven't got one of those at Westfield tonight?
No, we're not going to have one of those. But we do have all kinds of different birds, all kinds of reptiles, furry things, scaly things, little buggy things. So whatever your favorite animal is, we've probably got something pretty close.
Brilliant. Well, thank you for coming in, Jill, and thank you for bringing a couple of your friends in as well.
No
Charlie
problem.
over there is looking like he's loving every minute of it.
Well, and if anybody wants to get online and see exactly where we're going to be for the rest of the week, see some photos of the animals and maybe make your plan, we are at we are at seaworldparks.co.uk.
Brilliant. So, I can't say that. Brilliant. seaworldparks.co.uk. Jill, thank you very much for coming into Fun Kids.
Thanks for having us.